Hi, this is Kyle from Green Hat Local SEO, and today I'm going to be auditing a dentist, Ormsby Dental. We're going to be giving some free dental SEO advice and just completely fucking ripping this thing apart. Before we do that, subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment on what you want to see next. If you want to see more dental SEO videos, we do a fucking ton of dental SEO. So, Ormsby Dental. They really are not ranking anywhere. This site really, I hope they're paying for a lot of ads, and I hope they get a lot of referrals because they don't have any sort of traffic at all. So, it looks like they're getting 23 visits per month, and not a whole lot going on here. Let's look at the keywords. And see what kind of keywords they are ranking for. Let's see. Traffic. Okay, cool. Ormsby Dental. Awesome. So ranking for their branded term. Okay. Is it possible to see symptoms of other diseases in the bodies when examining the mouth? What is the safest toothpaste to use? Safest toothpaste. Healthiest toothpaste to use. So 1, 2, 3 of the... So... out of the top keyword, the page that's attracting the most keywords, it's about the fucking safest toothpaste. Really? Somebody in South Carolina could be searching for that and see your site. Are they going to convert? Hell no. This is money you just wasted. So one thing I tell people is, for the most part, blogging is a waste of time for local businesses because 90% of people who see that blog are not going to turn into your customers at all. In fact, they can't even be your customers if you're a local business like a dentist, because this can be shown, like I said, in fucking Michigan. So why even do this? Like, this is embarrassing. Their GBP is not ranking anywhere. So cosmetic dentist near me, nowhere, not even right at their location. Dentist near me, and again, I'm doing near me because this is what people are searching for. I'm not doing some bullshit like, oh, best left-handed dentist in Murray, Utah, or something like that. Like, people don't search for that. And a lot of times when you see GBPs, the ranking reports, these geogrids where they go from like reds to greens, it's because people are ranking for like most comfortable dentist in Murray, Utah, or some shit like that. People don't even really search for dentist in Murray, Utah. They just search for dentist or dentist near me, dentist open right now near me, shit like that. Emergency dentist. But even for dentists near me, which they completely over-optimize their site for, they're only ranking number 14 right on top of their location. And then once you go a couple blocks, they're not ranking anywhere. So somebody within walking distance couldn't even see them. Dental implants near me, same thing, even worse. They're not even ranking right on top of their own location. So why is this happening? Why can't this GBP rank? Why can't the site rank? Well, one, I can already tell you that they are paying for they are paying for SEO, and their SEO companies do an absolute shit job and should be embarrassed. 2, so let's look at their on-page SEO. So they want to rank for, obviously, dentist near me, dentist in Murray, Utah. It looks like their homepage is optimized for dentist in Murray, Utah. So your homepage really should be branded. You shouldn't be trying to rank your homepage for a million other keywords, because that really limits the future of your site and your business. If you have your homepage ranking for dentist in Murray, Utah, or whatever, then what happens? Then all the power is going to go there. What happens if you want to open up a location across town, right, in a different city? Well, now your homepage is ranking for that, and everything else, all the interior pages, aren't going to get that power, right? So now all of a sudden you have dentist in Murray, Utah, but you have like 2 or 3 locations. Somebody goes to your homepage, they see dentist in Murray, Utah, but if they're in Layton, then what are they going to think, right? So this is why you always want to have the homepage of your site branded, because you want to plan for the future, because obviously your SEO is going to be done well and you're going to be growing, right? Let's be done well if you hire us, not these clowns. So your trusted dentist in Murray, Utah. Dentist in Murray, Utah. The right dentist in Murray, Utah. Let's see. Experienced dentist in Murray, Utah. Dedicated dentist in Murray. You see a pattern here. They're hitting this way too hard, right? It would be fine if the content read well, but it doesn't. It read like somebody who has English as a second or third language is writing this, and it's really hard to over-optimize a page. I think over-optimization for the most part is a myth, but I think it's happening here. So what happened is I ran this through an on-page SEO tool, which this company obviously didn't use. I used Page Optimizer Pro. See what Page Optimizer Pro said. And wouldn't you know what, Page Optimizer Pro thinks this page is absolute shit as well. Now this metric is for Page Optimizer Pro. This isn't something that Google uses. This just gives us a basic understanding of how the on-page SEO currently stands, right? So if this page is only really like 25% optimized, you're going to make that up with links, which they also fucked up, right? So their on-page SEO is bad. Their backlinks are bad. These are all reasons why this thing can't rank. So what does this mean when this is only 25% optimized? Well, there were a ton of content, but it's really bad content, right? So again, we're trying to rank for dentists near me, and this page is missing a lot of really important keywords in a lot of really important places, like the title, the H1, stuff like that. Right, so like they should have dental, dentistry, so they need to have 4 of these keywords in the title according to Page Optimizer Pro, which again is just their own metrics, but this is a pretty good approximation of what Google's looking for. They have they're doing literally 25% of the minimum that they need to be ranking. Page title, which is the H1, again, just 25% of the bare minimum to do what Google needs to understand a page. Subheadings, they have 6 of them, cool, almost. But 6 of them are for the keyword dental, which Page Optimizer Pro thinks that really should only be on 3 times. So they're doubling up what their keyword should be at the maximum, right? And that's where a lot of these are. You just go down the list. They don't even have the minimum number of keywords that Page Optimizer Pro thinks they should have, including, and most of these are, look at this, 43 for the keyword dental, which is double about what it needs to be. 28 for the keyword dental, which again, double what it needs to be. Dentistry, okay, cool. This is a super important keyword. They use it 3 times. Okay, maybe that's not so bad. Half of the minimum. So you can see here that just using a tool like Page Optimizer Pro would have really, really helped this SEO create content. It would have helped the dentist rank higher and get more leads, but they couldn't even do the minimum. So when you're doing your on-page SEO, make sure to use a software like Page Optimizer Pro or Cora. Those are my 2 favorites. That's what we use at our agency, and doing that is going to save you a lot of headache. It's going to get you optimized right off the bat, right from the get-go, so Google understands the page. But also, don't rely on these too heavily. You want to also write content that's going to be easy for readers to understand and make them convert. And again, these are just tools. You know, only relying on these is like only relying on a screwdriver to build a house for you. It's good for some things, but not other, and you can only use it for its specific use cases. You can't expect it to be doing everything for you, right? And again, if you take your screwdriver, you flip it upside down, you start trying to hammer nails in with it, then you're using it fucking wrong anyway. So there are ways that you can use this and still fuck everything up, right? Okay, let's move on. So they want to rank for dentist near me, at the very least dentist in Murray, Utah, which again, people don't really search for. So dentist in Murray, Utah, and holy shit, look at this. They took my advice and they made a interior page called dentist in Murray, Utah. But what of this page? Oh no, they have 2 pages targeting the same keyword. So what happens then? This is called keyword cannibalization. And basically what happens is if 2 pages on the same site are targeting the same keyword, Google gets confused, doesn't know which page to rank, and ultimately ends up ranking neither page because a confused Google is an unhappy Google. So I'm not even going to talk about this page as far as ranking power because it's doing nothing but hurting the site. However, I can tell you that, again, this page was not done very well. So this should be about, you know, a dentist in Murray, Utah, but all of a sudden we're talking about Dr. Ormsby. We're talking about, and Google's reading these too, Salt Lake County, Utah Wasatch Front, Evanston, Wyoming. Google's wondering if this page is about Murray, Utah, then why are we talking about Wyoming, right? And this page is about somebody looking for a dentist in Murray, Utah. The fuck are we talking about Betty for? Who's Betty? Is Betty the dentist? Is Betty gonna be cleaning my teeth? No, she's just in the fucking front desk. Who cares? I don't give a shit who Betty is. What I want to know is who is a dentist who is in Murray, Utah, who can help me with my problems right now. Front desk lady isn't going to do that for me. And then we go down to here to this map embed, which is for somebody named Vikas Garg. So now I'm confused. I don't know why this is on here. Just me as a user. I'm probably going to bounce here, right? And again, I don't need to run another Page Optimizer Pro report to tell you that this is not even optimized for the keyword dentist in Murray, Utah. And what is this? You don't have to leave Murray for great cosmetic dentistry. Again, this sounds like somebody who, which is there's no problem with, who is not a native English speaker, but just typed something to ChatGPT and copy and pasted whatever it spit out onto here. Now there are some good things that the site did. So dentist, this should be their inner page targeting this keyword, dentist near me, dentist in Murray. This is great. So dentist, you want to have the sub topics around here, affordable dentists. Which even then you don't really want to have this, because then you're going to get people, you're going to get a lot of, and I'm just saying this from experience, that you're going to get a lot of people who are just shopping around for prices and they don't care who does the work as long as they get the lowest price, which is just going to, you know, waste your fucking Betty's time. So I usually don't even put this on the page unless the dentist is specifically targeting a low income area. I don't even know what this is. Like this doesn't even make any sense. There's no reason why this should be here. This isn't helping anybody. Okay, teeth whitening, cool. Yeah, you want to have it here. But now why are you talking about cosmetic dentist in Murray, Utah under the subheading for affordable dentists in Murray? This doesn't make any sense, right? Okay, cool. So these are linking out to the other service pages, which is good. This is what you want. You want to interlink like this. Dental implants, cool. Clear, correct, invisible braces, cool. So these are actually all things that I would be doing on the page. And shit, why are we talking about Vikas Garg again? Things were going so well. And then they put this map on here, and oh my god, look, Murray, Utah, cool. That's where we're ranking. That's where we are. Taylorsville, Sandy, Draper, South Jordan. Fuck is this? Are they trying to rank the dentist in Murray, Utah page also in Draper or South Jordan or West Jordan or Park City? See, these are all things not just users look at, but Google looks at as well. And one way that you can correct this is by having robust schema. But as we already established, the schema was done by a monkey just slaving away at a typewriter. So for all these reasons, you can see why the site isn't ranking, right? The on-page is just atrocious. There's no targeting. You're splitting any of the page rank between two pages targeting the same keyword. And like I said, when that happens, nothing good comes from it. Google does not want to rank either page. So like I said, you can correct this with schema. That's not happening. So let's go over to backlinks. Cool. So really what this tells me is the SEO is panicking, knows nothing is working, so like most amateurs, they just try to slam a bunch of backlinks onto the site, and I can tell because this blue line right here is referring domains. This refers to the number of backlinks in the site going to the site. So here, nothing. Oh, bam, whole bunch of backlinks. Look at all these green, all these changes being done on the website. It looks like the SEO is panicking. Maybe the client's mad because they're not ranking anywhere, not getting any phone calls. They're wasting all this money on their SEO. And the SEO is like, well, shit, I got to do something. I don't really have any skills, so I'm just going to get a whole bunch of backlinks and maybe do a website refresh, right? So let's look at the backlinks that are going here. Now, there's nothing wrong with relying on referring domains. So when you're building links, Google's looking at three different things. Google's looking at, okay, how strong are your links? Like, what's the DR, TF, don't use DA. How many backlinks do you have, right? That would be CF for Majestic. That would be RD, referring domains for Ahrefs. And are the links on relevant pages, right? Or at the very least, a relevant site. So you can, especially in local SEO, you can absolutely compete by competing on the number of referring domains, number of total links you have, rather than trying to spend $500,000, $1,500 on just a couple high DR or high TF guest posts, right? In fact, it's really the smarter way to do it because you're spending 10% of what the other guy is spending by trying to compete on getting more links rather than just trying to get one or two killer backlinks. And I can tell you for sure, getting one or two killer backlinks does not help much, right? All these things have to work together. You have to get 2 out of those 3 done. You got to get, if you have killer backlinks, then you have to either have really awesome content, which if you're buying from a vendor, you're not really going to get that, right? You can write your own content to make sure that page is optimized. You're, again, using Page Optimizer Pro or Cora to write the content. And also, you got to make sure that you're getting a lot of them, which most like dentists and stuff can't do. So instead, why don't you try to compete using referring domains? Just get more links and get those links from trusted sites that maybe people don't really think of, like Cloud Pages, Cloud Stacks, Google Stacks, things like that, and make sure the content is relevant. And that's really the best way to compete for local SEO. So maybe that's what they did. Let's look here at what they did. Let's look at their backlinks. You know what? Let's see what they did. Cool. Okay, it looks like they got a citation here. Exploring the SS Hibiscus, a premier property from the Party Services web. Okay. Medical care and hygiene related to your teeth. This coverage, Ormsby Dental, will help pay for dental treatment and... Okay. Exterior decks or pergolas in... Okay, cool. Full about money. Is this a personal finance site talking about pergolas? Medical care and hygiene related to your teeth. This coverage, Ormsby Dental. It's all the same stuff. Again. What's going on? You know what happened here is somebody bought a Fiverr gig to get, probably to get hand done comment and forum links. Now let's take a look at some of these links. Boom. Okay, fool about money. Here is Ormsby Dental. So yeah, this just looks like a unmoderated forum. Look at this. So this was done June 26 at 1:40 in the morning. Look at this. Pura Clean, Treasure Valley Roofing, Miss K Kitchen and Bathroom Models. How much you want to bet that some of these are also from the same SEO company doing this? Obviously, this is a spammed forum, and these links probably aren't pushing a lot of power. That's not to say that competing on the quantity of backlinks to your site is a bad strategy. It's not. We do this too. There is a way to do it, though, and these forum links, I would never point directly to the client site because, again, they're not going to help at all. This is just wasting money. These I would use in what we call like tier 3 or tier 4 links, right? So we have our tier 1 links. These are the ones that point directly to the client site. Then we have tier 2 that point to those tier 1s. And then tier 3 is what I would point to tier 2, which would be like these links, which for some reason the SEO pointed directly to the client site, which again is not hurting, could definitely, or is not helping, could definitely hurt their SEO. Either way, this is again money wasted by the client. One good thing they did, though, is they used branded anchor text, which is definitely the safest way to do it. This looks like an SEO or Ranker X link. Okay. So I think I know what they did. They got a infographic distribution service, probably again off of Fiverr. So yeah, what it looks like happened is the link builder probably just used a Fiverr gig because they panicked and realized that none of their shit was working. Client probably got mad. And they said, you know what, client, we are going to get you a ton of links. We are going to get you an infographic and distribute that. And this is what they did. None of it's working. Their shit still isn't popping. Look at this. Can't even rank in their own backyard. Yeah, so for all these reasons, this is why the GBP isn't ranking. I don't even need to look at the GBP itself. But just for shits and giggles, let's take a look at it. Okay, cool. Ormsby Dental, Murray, Utah. Where did it go? Oh boy, where's the... Oh, awesome, way down here. What you notice here is the GBP didn't immediately pop up on the right-hand side, even doing a branded search, right? It's not even like we did a partial brand or something completely crazy. This is literally called Ormsby Dental. We did Ormsby Dental. So this goes to show that Google doesn't really have a whole lot of trust in this GBP, probably because of all the shit link building and the shit content on there. Google doesn't understand the site at all. It knows that there's a lot of spam going on because the exact match keyword is just completely overused. Then it sees all these forum links and it's like, you know what, guys, you're not even fucking trying. I don't trust this at all, right? It's like if you go down to it's like getting a knockoff Sonic the Hedgehog costume that's like yellow and has 3 eyeballs, right? Nobody's going to trust that you're actually Sonic the Hedgehog. So again, I don't even need to take a look at this. It doesn't matter. We only got one picture. Not even anything good. Cool. I'm seeing some citations there. Not seeing any GBP posts, which again is not a huge ranking factor, but it does show that the site is being actively worked on and the SEO is being actively worked on. Let me see if I can see this in maps. Ormsby Dental. Come on. LGBTQ friendly. Why don't they have any? Okay, no updates, nothing like that. Yeah, so I mean, it's obvious that the SEO here is really not doing much. I hope they're not paying a whole lot for this. This is something I would expect to pay like $300 a month for. But yeah, so that's about it for this video. So just to recap, if you're going to be doing on-page SEO, which is the basis of your SEO, you need to make sure that you're using some sort of an on-page SEO software like Page Optimizer Pro, which is one I showed, or Quora, which is my favorite. Quora measures thousands and thousands and thousands of different data points and is probably the most granular on-page SEO software that you can get. Make sure that you only have one page for each keyword. When you have stuff like this, you're, again, splitting the page rank. Google's not going to know which one to rank, and it's not going to rank either of those. And that's why these guys can't rank in, either Google Maps, which is the most important thing, or in organic rankings, right? Make sure that you're spending a lot of time on your content. There's nothing wrong with AI content, for one. I want to make that very clear. You can absolutely rank with AI content. That's what we do. But you need to make sure that you're using some sort of a software to help you get those entities in there, those related keywords, things like that, and you're not just spamming the exact match keyword. When you're doing link building, you don't need to spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on just one guest post. You can instead compete on things like Web 2.0s, like free blogs and stuff that are out there. You can compete on Google Stacks and Cloud Stacks. What you don't want to do is just buy a Fiverr gig that's going to get you a ton of forum spam like this. This is absolutely not helping at all. You do need to have citations. Citations aren't nearly as important as they were. There's still ways to get use out of them, but not like this. So yeah, that's about it for this video. If you have any other questions, let me know. And join our Facebook group, Green Hat Local SEO. Search us on Facebook. Go ahead and join. You'll get more videos like this and tips and shit from me. Yeah, so that's about it. Like I said, if you like the video, hit the subscribe button, hit like, leave a comment, let me know what other videos you want me to make. Join the Facebook group, and I'll talk to you guys later.